Welcome back to the channel. I'm Sequita of Sequita's Creations, and today we are going to personalize some Thermo-Flask for my daughter and her friend. All she wants is their name on it, and I figured, come on, show you all. Let's do it together. So I'm going to use this purple vinyl for both of the Thermo-Flask, and all I'm gonna do is we're gonna go into Cricut. We're going to design their names, cut it out, and apply it right to the flask. So like I said, they're Thermo-Flask brand. Can you see that? And she just wants their names on them. So that should be quick, right? Let's see. I'll meet you at the computer. Okay, here we go. So first we have to go and open Cricut. It's right here on my desktop. Hmm. All right, so here we are. We are on Cricut. We are just going to go to text. We will type out the name. My daughter's friend, her name is Pam. So we're just going to type Pam. Then I'll click the text box again and type in my daughter's name, Nikki. And now we have both names. And so that was the easiest part of what we're going to do. To me, the hardest part is picking a great font. So if you have Cricut access, you then are free to use any of the fonts they have within their library. And yes, I do have access, but if you don't, you can use the fonts that are loaded onto your computer. And the way you do that is you go up here, it says Cricut and then System. Click on System, and all the fonts that you have loaded onto your computer are there. And so you can scroll through and see what they look like. In that scrolling, I saw something I thought I liked. Let's go back. So many to choose from. I literally have 773 fonts to choose from. And sometimes it takes me forever. This is one of my favorite, Aloha Chunky, but I don't think I want to use that today. I do know that I cannot use the script font because I want the names to go down the flask or the Thermo-Flask and not across. And so it wouldn't look good in a script font that way. So let's just see what we got, what we come up with. It would have been nice had I had an idea prior to jumping on, but that's not how I work. So, and see, I would have liked that. However, it's a script font and it would not look good the long way. As a matter of fact, huh, um, how do we want to arrange our word? We'll figure that part out shortly, but let's see. How about this blue custard? What does it look like? Just to get a better idea of what it would look like, let's go ahead and ungroup these letters and align them like we want. So take them, I hit the align button, I hit center, not vertically, but center horizontally. Hopefully that's it. Okay, and so that's what it looks like. We can group them back together, but now I think we can't change the font on those. All right, so let me do it again. PAM. All right, go back to the font. A nice chunky font would be nice. And I love that you get the preview of the font over here. However, it just does not always help you envision what it will look like, what your letters would look like. I do like that. That one's called Cookie. I didn't see any change between Cookie and Cooper Black. Okay, that's Cookie. Cooper Black. Okay. It is a little thicker, so oh, how about this dribbler? I'm not sure. Dymo? Oh, definitely not. Elephant is another good one. What is that going to look like? Looks nice. What do you think about that? Engravers. So anyway, I'll go ahead and look for a font and I'll come back. Excuse me. Okay, I am back. I've chosen a font. It's called retro modern. Now we're going to resize it. So our design can be approximately 6 inches long. That's when we put it going down. So we can try and size it like this, or I can take it. We can go up here to advanced and ungroup to letters. Let's see, ungroup to letters. There we go. Then we can take the letters like we did before and just line them up. Okay. Grab all the letters, go up here to align, and we want to align horizontally. Then what do we get? 6 that way. Let's see if we go up here and align and distribute horizontally. Did we get anything? We can move the letters a little closer together if we want. I'm using the up arrow on my keyboard to bring the letters a little closer together. That is Bella, it's okay. Bella, it's fine. Okay, that looks good to me. I will zoom out a little bit so we can see the whole thing. Now, when we put it back together, it says it's 6.5 inches long, which I'm going to group them back together and then make it a little smaller because I don't want it more than 6. I can go up here and just take this off. I don't know why my house is going crazy. Please forgive the dogs and the grandkids. Excuse me. So I'm going to delete that, hit enter. So now it tells us here 6 inches high, which is fine. It could be a little wider. So if I go up here and unlock this lock over the size and increase the width, it'll spread it out a little bit, and I think I like that. So I'm going to go ahead and put the lock back, get the next name, bring it over here, and we're going to do the same thing. Okay, so we're going to take Pam. We're going to go up here to advanced, click ungroup to letters. So it has ungrouped them. We can align them how we want them. Grab all of them, go to align, center horizontally, and let's resize them all together. I don't like the spacing in that, so I'm going to try all right. I think that looks pretty good. It is 5.387 inches long. We don't need to make it any longer. The size looks good. So we'll go ahead and group them back together. Well, I like to attach. Oh, I didn't mean duplicate. So we'll go ahead and we will attach. So they'll stay just like that. Do the same thing with Nikki, attach. So, well, let me show you what happens if we go to the make screen without attaching. So we have Pam, which is attached, and we have Nikki, which is only grouped. All right, so we're going to click make and see what happens. Don't save. So you see how Pam stayed exactly how we wanted it, and Nikki, not even spelling the name correctly, just put the letters on the mat in the best possible way to save as much vinyl as they can. So I'm going to hit cancel, go back. Okay, so now we're back at the desk. We're going to load our mat. Get our brayer. Get it on here really good. Okay. And we can load our mat right on there. And see the button is flashing. So we'll go ahead and push the flashing button and get that in. Okay, now push the go button that's flashing and it'll start to cut. No, it won't. Okay, now let's see. Okay, so while that is happening, I will clean. I'm going to clean both of the flask while it's cutting. So I have rubbing alcohol, 91%, and paper towels, and I'm just going to clean it off. And cleaning it with alcohol removes the oils from your skin and any dust. We don't want anything preventing the vinyl from sticking to our surface. So all right, so they're both cleaned off. And they will be drying while we go ahead and weed our designs. So I don't know, can you tell that it's been cut? Do you see the cut marks right in there? I don't know if you can see that. Okay. All right, so that I don't waste all this extra vinyl, I take my Cricut craft knife and a ruler and cut off what I've used, saving as much vinyl as you can, because if you have a 1-inch strip, you can do a name. So as you can see, I'm removing this piece from the mat. That's still there, and we'll take care of that after we weed. All right, so now I'm going to cut the two names apart so I just don't have to deal with that, and having good lighting is essential. So now they're apart. Sorry for the chaos. That is my home today. Making sure to put cat back on there. Take out my little pin weeding tool. Looks like it might be bent and I might need to replace the tip. But so weeding is just removing any part of the design you don't want. And so as you saw, I just lifted up a corner with my tool and just pull it back. When you have nice, thick, chunky letters like this, it tends to be pretty easy. So you'll get to see me do that again. Here's my weeding tool. And there is the, I don't know, can you see that? Little tip on the end. That is like a needle. And I just stick it right in the corner. If I wasn't showing you, I would just stick it right in the corner, but okay. Lifted it up and just pulled back. Take your time. When you have letters with lots of curves in it, you definitely don't want to go so fast because they might come up. And when you have like dots and I's and the middle of E's, so just take your time. As you can see, it's not very time consuming, and I actually don't mind weeding. But so there we go. We have both our names done and weeded, and we're going to apply it. Now, I'm going to grab some transfer tape. One second. All right, I got 2 pieces of transfer tape and a helper to come help me with this. Say hi.
Hi.
This is McKinley, my 6-year-old grandson, and he's going to help apply the transfer tape to the names. So we'll turn you back down so that you can see what's happening here.
Is that kind of embarrassing?
One. So you... No, I don't want you to mess it up though, so you gotta take your time. Okay. You're gonna start at the top and then pull the paper down as you go, not all the way. Yeah. Nice and slow. Oh, let's get in so they can see what you're doing. Okay, nice and slow. Spreading it nice and straight as you go down. Thank you. Good job. Where you want to scrape? Even at the top, remember? All right, turn it over and scrape the back. Yes, all the way from the bottom to the top. All right, so this is TT Nick Nick's bottle. Let's see.
Nick Nick's bottle.
Right here, this is hers. And so we'll put her name on this one. All right.
What does this smell like? I smell some bleach or something.
Alcohol?
Something.
Yes.
Why is there alcohol on that?
I cleaned it with alcohol.
You clean with alcohol?
Yes. So taking it off, releasing it from the backer. And so now it's just on the transfer tape. Yes. And now McKinley's going to put it on nice and straight. What? No. Ooh. That's just the tape. It's okay. Now smooth it all out. You don't want to scratch the paint though.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to do.
You try not to scratch the paint. Here you go. You could use the felt tip scraper.
Wait, this side?
No, that side's good.
Okay.
All right. Can I see? Make sure we get the tips of all the letters. So make sure they're down. And did she bite you?
Yes. She tried.
Okay, you're gonna pull it off. And McKinley will pull off the transfer tape nice and slow. Go ahead. Uh-oh. I'll push it back. Go ahead. Pull it.
I'm trying not to have any of them fall.
Great job. And there we go. Nikki. So we'll do the next one.
Could you just put Nakia?
She wanted Nikki. This one says Pam. That's for her friend. Okay. Here you go. Scrape.
Scrape, scrape, scrape.
Don't forget that M at the bottom. Okay, turn it over. Let's do it this way. Hold up. There you go. Yeah, go up. That way I'm making sure you got all the letters.
I think that's good enough.
Okay. Let's see.
I hope it is.
So I'm putting the name, hopefully, I see that's the front, and I put her name on the back. I didn't want to fight with the Thermo-Flask wording. So I make sure that part is down. And then when we go to put the name on, it's right above or right on the opposite side. Slowly, remember. You got it. No, you want to take it off for the white part.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. It's good. Come on. You helping me? Or you just gonna scrape it down once I get it on?
Just
smooth it down. Smooth it down. Okay. You're gonna pull the transfer tape back. Yep, you're right. So you see how that, you can kind of like see where it's not adhered. All right, now you can try. Let me.
Slowly. I pull slowly, then I'll speed up a little.
Good job. Good job. You can throw that away. I had a few pieces. Okay. So here are our Thermo-Flask. Not too hard, huh? If you guys think McKinley did an amazing job, tell us down in the comments. If you like this project, would like to see more like these, please click the thumbs up, the subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell so you'll know every time McKinley and I upload a video. Thank you for watching. Bye.